Jason Rzucidlo reporting for AmericaJR.com. We're here at Michigan International Speedway. Today, 15 ARCA drivers tested on the track. Let's find out what their experience was like. How did it feel to win the Menards 200 in Toledo?
It was awesome. We had a really fast race car. We rode in second for a long time, and it turned out that the 44 was in our way, and we got into him a little bit. Nothing intentional, but just the way things turned out. We had a really fast race car. I'm really happy for the guys. They won a super speedway race and a short track race. It just shows how fast the cars that they've built are. And just excited to go mile-and-a-half racing and just racing in general with the ARCA series.
I understand you started with some road course racing. Do you prefer that over the short tracks or the super speedways like here?
No, last week was my first time ever running a road course, so I definitely prefer the ovals over road course. Road courses are a learning experience for me. Never doing them, but I had a lot of fun last week and look forward to road courses in the future.
How did it go today out here at MIS?
It went really well. We have another fast race car. We had to adjust on a little bit. We started out with our Chicago setup, and it just didn't hit right with this racetrack. So we kind of adjusted around and got it fast, and I believe we have one of the fastest race cars here now.
What are some of your goals for the rest of the season?
Win races and go for that points championship. We're leading right now, so hopefully we'll continue success and do well.
And what's your advice for kids maybe who want to grow up to be race car drivers?
Never give up and surround yourself with people, the right people and the right race cars, and make sure you get noticed and just do the right things that's going to let people see who you are and see what you can do.
What did we learn out there today?
I learned a lot. You know, Michigan's a lot faster track than I've ever been to. We've ran Chicago and Kansas now, and I learned a lot, and I believe it's going to help me to go back to Chicago 2 weeks from now, I believe. And we started out with our Chicago setup for here, and it just didn't hit right with the racetrack. We had to adjust around there for a little bit, and now I believe we have another really fast race car that I believe we can go out and win with. It's really good on a race run. We didn't get to make it out for our qualifying run due to the rain, but guys back at the shop did an awesome job building this 41 Chevy.
Is it the first time that you've been out here then?
Yeah, first time ever at Michigan, and really excited to come back. This looks like it's going to be a really fun race. And
how often have you come here as a fan?
This will be my second time ever being here. So I came here last year to watch my brother race the truck race.
Okay, we got to ask you the Richard Children question. How much of an advantage is that, being Richard Children's grandson?
It's a big advantage, you know, to be able to look back on him and ask him questions about things that he's done in his past. And if I didn't lean on him, I'd be pretty dumb. And I have my brother to look at, and all the other drivers at RCR really helped me with driving and things like that. So I'm really fortunate to be in the situation that I am and drive the race cars that I have with my grandfather, and just have to go out there and perform like any other driver.
Did you grow up a race fan? Did you go to races with your
Yeah, my dad raced, and my grandfather's all at the racetrack. So me and my brother went to the racetrack almost every weekend when we were little, and then we started playing football and baseball, and we never really wanted to push ourselves into racing, you know, because we were around it so much. And one day, me and my brother saw race cars at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Legends cars, and I called my brother up, and then I called my grandfather and said, "Hey, you want to try this? I just want to go out and make laps, see what it's like." And I've been in love with it ever since.
When was that?
I think I was 13 years old. Yeah.
And goodbye baseball, goodbye football at that time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kevin Harvick said something yesterday. He said that the grandsons being in racing has kind of re-energized RCR. Have you seen that, or how do you?
Yeah, I can't tell that being one of the grandsons, so I'm not sure. But we love to have fun at RCR. Everybody there is almost like a brother to me. I know almost every employee there, really close. So I know for sure the development shop is a really close-knit group, and everybody in the development shops ran really well so far this year and last year. And when you're having fun, you run well. So I think that's just one of the things we got going for us.
Do you go up to Harvick and talk to him, pick his brain about things, anything like that?
You know, I haven't. Yeah, Harvick and Boyer I do a lot, but you know, they're away traveling so much that I don't get to see them, and we're going different ways. So, you know, I pick their brain when I have the chance and when I'm near them. But they help as much as they can.
Do you talk about the end of the race at Toledo, Kimmel, and stuff like that?
Yeah, you know, we had a really fast race car all day, all weekend, really. I was really proud of the guys. We just had to be patient all race And we were, with 20 to go or 20 or 30 to go, we rode behind him for a long time. And his car was coming to us, and we were coming to him. And I don't know what happened to him, but we caught him really fast in one lap, and then the next corner he kind of bobbled or something, and I got into him. It's one of them racing things. I was going to win the race. I wasn't going to ruin my chance of winning the races to stay off of him. But, it happens. It's racing, and I hate it happened that way. I really look up to Frank. He's a great race car driver, and I'm sure we'll get over it.
Talk about following footsteps. I mean, your brother has done pretty well out here, and did you pick his brain?
Yeah, I always pick my brother's brain. I live with him, so I quiz him a lot, and like I said, I wouldn't be very smart if I didn't to use my resources. And he'll be out here when we come back for the race, so I'll be using him and leaning on him a lot. And so it's fun having somebody your age that you live with and can bounce things off of each other. He can bounce things off of me that he hasn't done yet, and it's really cool.
Is there extra pressure being the grandson of
Yeah, there's always pressure to perform and do well. But, like I said, I'm blessed to be in the situation I'm in with my grandfather. It just puts pressure on me to go out there and perform because I know I'm in the best equipment and the best stuff I can. So, like any other driver, I just got to go out there and prove myself.
Four wins in 8 races. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I have a really great team is one of the main reasons, and just they put together such great cars for me. It makes it easy for me to drive and to.
So how did it go out there today?
Not bad. Obviously didn't want the rain, but we got a good amount of laps in. We're not quite as fast as we want to be, but overall just trying to learn a new track. Not being here before, it's tough. It's a big place. It's fast, so we'll get there.
So this is your first time here? You never raced here before?
No, I actually came in and helped on the crew for Chase Mattioli last year, but that was my previous experience here.
But you have been here before as a fan to see a race?
No, haven't been able to get to a lot of them, especially up north here. But it looks like a fun place to watch.
So how would you compare it to a shorter track like Toledo, for example?
Very, very different. Just so much different here. I mean, you need a lot of motor. Car has to be really, really equally balanced. I mean, you just get a little bit too free, and it's tough to come back from. Toledo, you just got to hustle it a little more. A place like that, I mean, it's as equally tough to get around, but it's a whole nother ball game.
Now, what are some of your goals for the rest of the season? You have a certain number of wins, or the points you want to have?
Well, we're trying to get together funding to run the full season. As of now, we have the first 8 races, so we got 3 or 4 more. And after that, we're going to try and work on getting a little bit for some of these short tracks coming up. I mean, those aren't funded, so we'll keep working towards that. And obviously, we want to win as many races as we can. We feel like we've been in pretty good contention a couple times this year, and just really seem to have some bad luck. But hopefully, we can get past that and start running these intermediate tracks.
What is your advice to kids who want to grow up to be a race car driver?
Well, that's the first time I've been asked that, being a bit so young, but it's a fun deal. You work hard and you get to know these cars. I mean, it's a huge deal. Just racing locally. I mean, I've used to race every weekend for I don't know how many years, but it's a good place to be. It's a lot of fun, and wish everyone the best of luck with it.
How old are you?
18.
18. Is it? How's sponsorship coming?
It's tough. Roush Fenway is supplying everything we need for these bigger tracks. The short tracks we're trying to get together just smaller sponsors just to help us run those. That way we can run the full season. You hate to run. We're running the first 8, and we're running 8 speedway races total. So pretty much it's tough, but we had appliance zone on the car for Salem, and that helped.
Yeah.